Good morning/afternoon, everyone. I'm excited to be here today to talk about a topic that is both important and complex, the relationship between drugs and crime. In this presentation, we'll explore the distinctions between drug-defined and drug-related offenses, delve into the underlying causes, and examine the broader impacts these issues have on our society. Let's dive in and gain a deeper understanding of these critical challenges. Drugs and crime are closely linked in several ways, shaping patterns of criminal behavior across society. Today, we'll explore how drug use and trafficking contribute to different types of criminal activities. By understanding these connections, we can better grasp the complexity of drug-related offenses and their broader impact. This insight is crucial because the relationship between drugs and crime not only affects community safety, but also presents significant challenges for law enforcement agencies working to address these issues. When we talk about drug-defined crimes, we're referring to specific offenses that directly violate laws regulating controlled substances. This means these crimes are centered around activities like possessing, manufacturing, distributing, or trafficking illegal drugs. The legal framework for these crimes is very clear. It's all about controlling substances and enforcing those regulations. Importantly, drug-defined crimes focus strictly on violations of drug control laws themselves, rather than other illegal behaviors that might be connected to drug use. This distinction helps us understand the precise nature of these offenses within the broader context of law enforcement. When we talk about drug-related crimes, we're looking at a wide spectrum of offenses connected to drug use or its consequences. This goes beyond just possession or distribution. For instance, some crimes are committed directly under the influence of drugs, and these can include violent acts that might not have happened otherwise. Additionally, there are crimes that are indirectly linked to drug use, like theft or burglary, which people may commit to finance their addiction. So, drug-related crimes cover both direct violations of drug laws and other criminal behaviors that stem from the need to support drug habits. Psychopharmacological circumstances describe how the use of drugs affects a person's mental state and behavior. Some substances have the capacity to increase aggression, making it harder for individuals to control their impulses. This reduction in impulse control can lead to more aggressive or risky actions. Additionally, drug use often impairs judgment, which can raise the chances of violent or reckless behavior occurring. By understanding these effects, we can see how drugs may directly contribute to criminal conduct by altering an individual's psychological state. This connection is crucial when considering the relationship between substance use and crime. Economically compulsive crimes are those offenses committed primarily to secure money needed to support a drug addiction. People struggling with substance dependence often find themselves in desperate situations, leading them to engage in illegal activities like theft or robbery just to fund their habit. The key driving factor behind these crimes is economic. There's a direct connection between the financial strain caused by drug dependence and the motivation to commit such acts. Essentially, these crimes are a result of the intense financial pressure that addiction imposes on individuals, pushing them to take extreme measures to sustain their drug use. When we talk about systemic circumstances in drug crime, we're referring to the criminal activities that are rooted in how the drug trade itself is structured and operates. A big part of this involves different types of violence, especially conflicts that happen between drug dealers. Territorial disputes are another major aspect. These conflicts over control of specific areas are a constant source of tension and violence. Organized crime groups are heavily involved, as they often control the larger networks and operations within the drug market. All of these factors combined have a significant impact on communities, fueling instability and unrest as a result of the ongoing enforcement efforts and competition within these illegal markets. It's important to understand these dynamics to grasp the full picture of drug-related crime. Drug-related and drug-defined crimes are complex and influenced by a mix of behavioral, economic, and systemic factors. Understanding these distinctions is crucial because it helps us develop more targeted responses, whether that's through law enforcement tactics or social programs. Importantly, the wider impact on society calls for comprehensive strategies that not only focus on crime prevention, but also address addiction and public safety in an integrated way. This holistic approach is essential for creating lasting solutions.